for the things that he taught me and all things of that nature. But what does this mean to the topic of what's the cost? When I think about it deeper, I realize that I paid the cost. I didn't let the situation I was in hinder my thinking, hinder my progress in life. Granted, many people would say, oh, you were lucky to meet the guy. But remember, we were in a club. I had never sold a laptop online before. I never knew where to buy a laptop from. The only experience I ever had was working on eBay selling secondhand shoes. And this person that I met in a club, we ended up having a conversation that led one thing to another, and I was just positive. I was just positive and pushed through. And he taught me a life skill, something I can transfer in, something I've been able to transfer in my life. I set up a company from that skill. I learned I've met so many people. I've done so many business deals to this point. But it was from that one moment when I was 19 in a club. I made so much money in that time, and I had never looked back. Which goes back to ask the question, what is the cost? The cost I had to pay was sell keyboards. And I could have never controlled the situation. I had no control of the situation. I had no idea what could come of the situation. I had no idea. I was not in control. But granted, the powers that be made the situation happen the way it did happen. And I want to ask you the same thing. What's the cost of you doing what you want to do? What's the cost of you having the conversation that you want to have? What's the cost of you living the life you want to have? Many of us are in jobs we don't want to be in. I mean, you could say some of us are not lucky, but you've got to understand that before I even paid the cost to sell the keyboards online, I had to pay the cost of having that conversation, of being confident to say, this is a skill that I can utilize, that I've had in my life. I can utilize to greater myself, to better myself. I could have given up at that moment when he says sell keyboards online and say, nah, that's not me. I feel like I can't sell what am I going to do with keyboards? But no, I had the conversation with him. I was positive that it could lead to something great. I sold the keyboards within a period of time. Within a short period of time, I returned the money to him. I paid the cost of trust, because granted, I could have just put the keyboards in the car and just pushed life on and kept off living off the benefits I was living off before. But no,